stuff that he might
They're
have had.
gonna study you.
And it's got to go to property.
If
He's
it's
got to go
possible
somewhere
for you
totally
to
different off
study
Bankhead
them,
Highway to go get it once
do it.
he's out. Which is why if you guys were good with it.
Okay, yeah.
And again, like,
that's where you get your studying
you know, he
at.
caused no problems. This is just one of those things, like, you just, there's some stuff that just can't slide, like 133 and a 55, like, he just, he was shot real fast.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I will just get your stuff written down real quick, and then you guys are...
Early on, we started doing a few videos.
Now you finna keep looking at this.
Who is we? Dimensional. I didn't think the camera
It
was
don't look
running.
like it's finna fall.
I told him
Bing,
I
bing, bing,
put myself
bing.
through college selling.
There we go. I'm out of there. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look on here. We in here.
No, I'm definitely not anti-government.
All right.
So, I mean, that's really all the questions I'm willing to answer at this time.
All right. Other than that, I mean,
I'm on
You
public
can
property.
tell that message
There's a reason
is,
for everything.
bro, don't understand. Like, what?
Do I need a reason?
Yes, explain to you. Do you have ID with you, sir?
For what?
So I can identify you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
This pig bastard motherfucker who fucking pulled me over for flipping him off. Please? Would you? What did you tell him?
Have a good day.
No.
Why are you coming over here?
No. You're more welcome to take photos and everything like
Okay, let's fast forward to this joint.
was filming. The police appeared and demanded their personal information. However, the citizens refused, asserting that they had not broken any laws and were simply exercising their First Amendment rights to free speech and filming. Preventing citizens from filming on public property could be considered an infringement on their freedom of speech and their right to oversee government activities.
There they are.
There they are. Guess they had to wait on the train.
That's crazy. It's even crazy. It should be like against the law for the police to call 8 different cops for anybody with any petty calls. There's a guy out here with a camera. There's no way 8 cops should go there. No way. I could see 3 at the most, but 8 cops. No, man. As you,
They're out of their jurisdiction right now. They're out of their jurisdiction right now.
I need to shut up. I love the good cops, though.
How you doing today,
Shout
sir?
out to all my good
How you
cops
doing?
out there.
what's the reason for all this?
What's your name, sir?
Officer Villarreal,
Got a badge number?
right there.
Okay, cool.
Are you?
Yeah, we're just out taking pictures
Do
in
you have
public.
a name?
I do.
Can I have it?
No, sir, not right now.
Why not?
Why would you want my name?
You wanted my name.
Well, you're a public servant.
Okay, and now I'm asking you for your ID.
I don't have my ID.
Suspicious activity. I mean,
What?
I got a call out here. Now I got ID.
That's not how it goes.
What?
Penal Code 3802. I have to be lawfully arrested to provide you with ID.
Is that right?
We're gonna remain silent at this
Mad
time.
now.
So, can you tell me anything while you're out here?
I already explained that, sir.
Because you want to be out here. I got that. I mean, is this like a cop block kind of thing? Or is it like an anti-government? I mean, I just want to clear stuff up for me so I
Look at
know.
him lying.
No,
He
I'm
lying
definitely
like a
not
mother.
anti-government.
I'm just trying to really
So, I
take
mean,
you
that's
to
really all
jail
the
because you
questions I'm
pissed
willing
me
to
off.
answer at this time.
All right, other than that,
For real, nigga.
I mean, I'm on public property. I haven't,
you're exactly right. That's why police is out here now.
but I haven't committed a crime.
He didn't tell you that's right.
What's that?
This is shitty cop.
Oh man, I'm on this call right now. Give me a couple minutes.
He told him hold on, I'm on this call right now.
Where's that? Where's Greg? You alright?
Yeah, that's a shitty cop.
How it goes.
We're not on the property.
Know somebody about to call the cops on him. They got the military out there.
Yeah, I got like an hour before I gotta be back home, man.
Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go. Make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days.
Man, look at these long ads. They trying to make sure they get paid, man. And I like it, man. I really do. Get the money, run it up. But hurry up with these goddamn commercials, man. Ain't nobody trying to be waiting all day, bro.
Alright.
Let's get back to it.
Alright. Well, gentlemen,
You have to take
you're
you to
not doing anything
jail.
wrong.
We appreciate that.
Here's the thing. Not
Oh,
doing
shit.
anything wrong. However, it is a
You don't
government
identify
installation
yourself.
that's going to videotape it. Alright? I just want to advise you of that. I don't know what kind of federal regulations they got going on here, but if they, whatever they have, they stop recording me. Yeah. You can put your phone down. You can record my voice. That's just weird. Alright? Whatever regulations they got.
I know you're recording, right?
You want to?
You can if you want.
I don't feel I need to.
So you guys can turn those on and off as you please?
Well, they stay on. They continuously stay on. But if an incident happens, then we press record and it's kind of, you know. But I don't know what regulations they have, like what I was saying. But that's on y'all. You want to stay out here, videotape them. They got.
Look at him. I don't know about the federal laws. Oh, now you're trying to help me looking at it. Think I'm stupid.
Appreciate you up over the road.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody
What do
stupid.
you mean? What is going on?
Hey, you walked up into our cameras, man.
Man, I feel like I should be recording or something.
Well-
My phone out. I'm trying to get some lunch.
Look at him. Now he's trying to act cool.
Yeah, you're.
All right,
Don't
gentlemen,
fall for that.
I'm gonna go talk to these guys over
Don't
here.
ever fall for a cop tactic like this. Trying to act
I
cool.
appreciate you being cool with this.
All right.
I appreciate you being cool with this.
Don't do it. What it do? What's happening? Big fan, what's happening? Adula,
City Police.
That was Universal City Police.
Jimmy Pop. Black.
BNP News about Tucson, San Antonio, Texas. Actually, it's is this Universal City?
Yes.
Universal City and
Universal
Randolph
City.
Air Force Base.
That's Blueprint 78.
Additionally, demanding citizens provide their ID without legal grounds could violate the Fourth Amendment, which protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures. Despite the police's efforts to stop the citizens from filming and advising them to comply with government regulations, the group remains steadfast in defending their right to film.
What they don't realize is that they don't have any authority outside.
Yeah.
Because I specifically asked him, I said, do you want me to move back? He says, no, I want you to stop filming. So, but I'm not going to stop filming. And they told me, like, no, you're not being detained. I knew I wasn't being detained, but I kept walking back and forth. And then I asked him, what's being detained? He said, no, I'm not going to detain
Oh
you.
shit.
And I was inside the base, it'll be a whole different story. But now that I'm
We can't hear your ugly ass.
You're out of your jurisdiction. You can't do it.
Oh, Hershey
Well, I
face.
wasn't sure. I was thinking.
Ashy chocolate face. How you look like chocolate and ash? Ashy chocolate.
Go get some.
That's his nickname.
Hey, that officer was cool, man.
Yeah, it was. That's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, I can do this while
I think I'm going to get back over there.
Watch it, watch it.
pocket the whole time. I was wondering, waiting to see if he'd say anything. There.
Uh-oh.
Another UC cop showed up.
Man, why they just sitting there trying to tell people what to do?
You hit the nail on the head, though. Is this a cop watch thing? Man, I can't get my damn.
He knew what was going on. He had to ask questions.
They gave him a ticket. Bro, they finna make me fast forward this joint. Yup. It's finna me fast forward. You gotta say in the word backwards. Everybody know that, bro. Say it backwards.
They gave me this U.S. code here, the pictures. However, what's the difference between us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
And then I just asked him, I said, did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution? He didn't say anything, and he asked me to leave, like literally asked me to leave. And I said, that's important, and it didn't mean anything to you. Because he told me I was hostile because I would not keep myself.
They like to use manipulation, don't they?
Yeah, but then when he starts to acknowledge that, it's like, I'll go away.
They don't know about that, dude. They don't know about the Constitution. All they know is about military.
Yeah.
Let's push that button and get moving.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
Therefore, don't let yourself become a victim of empty words or unfounded actions. Equip yourself with legal knowledge, not only to protect your own rights, but also to contribute to building a fairer society. The police ask, why are you making this difficult? Without providing a reasonable explanation. It's true, but they fail to realize those who understand their rights are the greatest obstacle to police violations.
There's a reason for everything.
Okay, so what's your reason?
Do I need a reason?
Yes, explain to me. Do you have ID with you, sir?
For what?
So I can identify you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
The incident occurred in May 2022, when a citizen was photographing outside a post office in Harrison, New Jersey, and was deemed to be acting suspiciously. However, this did not constitute a crime, and when asked to explain, the person filming asserted they were exercising their First Amendment rights to free speech and recording on a public sidewalk, which is entirely legal.
Really not bad, man. Look, here we got the sheriff here. That was fast. Good thing I stuck around. Hey, how are you?
Good, Officer Garrison.
I didn't hear you.
Officer Garrison Police. You taking pictures of the post office? Or any particular reason?
Do I need a reason?
No, you don't need a reason.
Okay.
Just wanted
What's up, bud?
Anybody cold?
Yeah, so go.
What's your name and badge number?
Oh, you can. That's fine. What were you doing taking pictures over here?
You didn't answer my question.
You have to answer my question too, okay?
I asked you
You're being
first.
recorded. I'm being officer of the Fonz, okay?
The fonts? 142?
What were you taking pictures of?
I'm sorry?
We're just curious. We got a couple of calls that you're taking
Yeah,
pictures.
they cold. Any particular reason you taking the pictures or not?
Is there a reason why you're recording?
Yes, because it's part of our procedure.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So that's fine. So any reason you take pictures, the quicker we can get out of here.
Do I need a reason?
Yeah, you can hurry it. We just got a call. We're just curious because we had a lot of criminal activity in the area here, so we just want to make sure everything's okay. Any reason you were photographing?
No
There's a
reason.
reason for everything.
Okay, so what's your reason?
Do I need a reason?
Yes, explain to me. Do you have ID with you, sir?
For what?
So I can identify you.
So
What
I
crime
can
do you suspect me
identify
of
him.
committing?
I don't know. You're not helping me answer questions, so I don't know if you did a crime or didn't do a crime.
So why are you
He
asking me
ain't
for
giving
ID?
you
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. If you're not being
You need reasonable articulable suspicion.
Yes, I have front end suspicion.
Of what
I had a lot
crime?
of calls. You were coming in the area.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Federal buildings.
It's suspicious
Got a lot of calls.
a misdemeanor or a felony.
Stealing from mailboxes. Now we just want to make sure.
What crime?
You're not listening. I'm trying to explain.
You're not
to you.
answering my question.
You're being very difficult.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm trying to get to the bottom, trying to figure this out. Work with us so we can.
You want me to help you with your investigation?
Yeah, we want to know what you were doing here. That's a simple
I'm
job.
gonna get paid, right?
Whatever you see me doing is what I was
I
doing.
just got here. You tell me. I wasn't here before when I got the call. We got multiple.
I didn't call you, first
I
of
know
all.
you didn't call me, sir.
Okay.
We got multiple calls from residents. They wanted to know what was going on. We got calls from people in the
Nigga, I was
building.
taking
We're just trying to see
pictures,
what's going
nigga.
on, that's all.
So you should speak to the reporting party.
We did. That's why they brought us here. We're checking.
What did they tell you?
What's that, sir?
What did they tell you?
They were filming the building.
Oh, is that a crime?
They didn't say it was a crime.
So why
So
you
then
need
why
my
you
ID?
keep asking what the
Want to
hell
know
I'm
what's going on?
doing?
What brings you in the area? That's all. Just answer simple questions.
I
Once
just
you ask me for
nigga.
ID and you can't come up with reasonable articulable
I did
suspicion,
give
that's when I get upset.
No, I did give you a reason because we had a lot of issues. I told you people were
But in order to ask my ID, you need to have RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, that I either committed a crime, am committing a crime, or about to commit a crime.
I don't. Well, I mean,
You're not articulating a
well, I'm
crime.
articulating. I'm explaining.
Like, there's crime in it. That's like you can stop somebody, hey, let me get your ID. There's a lot of crime in the area. You understand?
That's all. I'm not
Is
saying you did
suspicion
anything
a
wrong.
crime?
I'm not saying anything wrong. I just wanted to know what you were doing. If you're telling me you're just making.
He sound like a clown.
I said that.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't
And you said that I need a reason to.
Bozo the clown.
You said, is there a reason why you're taking pictures of the building? So you know I'm taking pictures of the building.
I was asking you.
But because
No, I was asking you.
The police insisted that the citizen provide identification, despite no indication of any criminal behavior. They justified their actions by claiming they had received a report about suspicious activity, but could not specify any actual illegal behavior. The exchange grew tense as the citizen firmly defended their rights, criticized the police's actions, and argued that demanding ID without
On
clear
his
legal
ass.
grounds was a serious violation of personal freedoms.
So you know what I'm doing.
I don't know why you're.
Whenever you see them pants
Do
on
you
the
need to
officer,
know why?
Yes, I do.
I'm
You finna do
exercising
the
my
most.
First Amendment.
Colonel Bell, we're just curious.
Do you know that the Department of Homeland Security,
What's your first name?
do you know the Department of Homeland Security put out a memo in 2018 that the American citizens have the right to take pictures inside and outside the federal building?
I understand that.
So why are you,
We got multiple.
So why do I need a
That's my
reason?
job. I don't know why you're giving me.
I'm not, because you asked me for ID,
Yeah.
and I feel offended, like
I don't mean to offend you. It's not offended. I just wanted to know. that you-
and rather than coming up to me, right, you should speak to them. They called you.
Yeah, they called. They said you were outside.
I didn't call you, I don't need help.
I said they called inside and wanted to see
What I'm saying is I don't need nobody's help. I don't need nothing from nobody.
I didn't say you did.
I'm just minding my business.
Okay, well, we just needed, only answer what was going on, that's all. So you just take a picture of the building? That's
You know what you should
He
do? You
getting
should go
smart.
inside and educate our federal
I
workers.
was thinking that, I just was kind of curious.
Just educate them.
So, what you were taking pictures for?
And I was asking you, do I need a reason?
Well, yeah, I was just wondering
Why?
what the reason was.
Why do I need a reason?
Because, filming pictures, you're taking pictures here where we have a lot of time.
You're recording me. Is that weird?
That's part of the problem. You're very hard to talk.
No, that's.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make everything
Hey,
make
speaking
sense. That's
facts.
it.
Just relax.
I am relaxed.
I see you shaking, you're nervous. No need to.
I mean, you guys got guns.
No, don't worry.
I don't have
what we
guns.
got. Don't worry what we got. So at the end of the day, somebody.
Don't worry about what we
called
got
and
with
said
the gun
somebody's
hanging
out
off
there
his head.
taking pictures, videos of the building. It's for today.
Oh, this shit gone.
A suspicious activity. They reported to us. We come here, we talk to you, ask good questions. We just want to make sure whatever you're doing, it's not compromising anybody's safety in this building. And if that's the fact, then you go on with your day. What's the big deal? I see you recording us.
Why these dudes sound like they fresh off a mafia
There's
movie?
nothing wrong with it. But, we come here, we ask you what's going on, you have a simple conversation with us, you go on with your day. It's not the end of the world.
I did.
Okay,
Crazy.
You asked me what I'm doing. You said,
you take a picture. So can I ask you, did you go inside? Did you have an argument with them? Are you pissed off with them? Is it something else going on? Or you're only taking pictures of the building?
I don't care about nobody in there. I've never even been inside that building. In my entire life, have I ever stepped foot in that building?
We don't know that.
Just know, somebody's calling, they're concerned, somebody's taking pictures, video outside. I don't know what the backstory behind it, why you're doing this. So you've never been inside,
Never.
you work for USPS, do you
You said you have.
I don't really answer questions,
I don't have
honestly.
to ask you, Katie. Okay, all right, man. I just want to make sure you didn't walk in and had an argument with them, and now you're reporting outside.
Is that what they reported?
No.
What did they report?
They said somebody outside is taking video or pictures of the building, and you're suspicious.
Is that a crime?
Okay.
It's not a crime, but like.
That's what he
So-
did. Why you keep
It
asking?
ends where it starts. There's a guy outside taking pictures.
But
you see your behavior why we're a little.
Yeah.
We want to leave. We want to leave you alone. Believe me.
I mean, am I detained?
No, you're not.
Okay, so you can leave me alone.
We just want to know what. I don't know why it's some simple question. Why you're
Because the whole thing is simple. You see me on the public sidewalk taking pictures, and you're like, why? What's your reason for taking pictures? And I ask you, do I need a reason to take pictures in public on such a beautiful day?
All right, so.
And you're like, yes, you need a reason. No, I do not need a reason, sir.
No.
And I'm trying to keep the peace too, but you're making it more complicated. I'm just a private citizen in America exercising my rights on the public sidewalk. If people feel uncomfortable, that's because they're ignorant to our rights. That's where you guys come in, the guys that took an oath to our rights, and you educate the reporting party. Hey, listen, he's just on the public sidewalk taking pictures. Right? Then rather than telling me, yeah, you need a reason, I don't need a reason.
No, but sir, we just needed your side of the story.
There is no side of the story. What you see is what I've been doing. Standing on the public sidewalk taking pictures.
Okay, that's it. Simple as
Yeah.
that. You have a good day,
Simple.
sir.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
They
Am I
seen
free
what
to
he
go?
was doing.
That means I'm free to stay too, right?
Free to stay, just whatever,
Don't bother anybody.
whatever's going on.
And don't eat snow. Don't eat yellow snow. Right.
Good tip.
Thank you.
Whatever's going on, like, don't go inside and have an argument with them. And
I don't need directives. I'm just a private citizen minding my business.
All I'm saying is, just don't.
Have a good day, okay?
All right. God bless you, man. Take care.
They was ready to take bro to jail, but they couldn't.
The story of sound is the story of us. A 100.
They was talking hella mess about him in the car. As soon as they hopped in the car, they was like, "Oh, I can't
You
stand
guys
motherfuckers
responded
like
fast in
him.
Harrison.
I can't stand a motherfucker like him."
They
Arr.
responded fast. Is taking pictures a crime? I didn't know taking pictures was a crime.
He like, I just wanted to smash his fucking head
Mind
in.
you, look what I'm wearing.
Hell no.
I'm ready for my game. That's car 112 and car 110. I think it's closed, ma'am. Yeah, they closed at 3. Yeah, you're welcome.
Those who understand their rights are the greatest obstacle to police rights violations. Equip yourself with legal knowledge so you never have to endure situations like this. I want to
Y'all
speak
hear
with your
that?
supervisor. A bold request, as the
Pay
citizen
attention,
not only
man.
filmed the incident, but also exposed the tactics the police were attempting to conceal.
This pig bastard motherfucker who can pull me over for flipping him off. Please, would you? What did you tell him?
Have a good day.
No.
On August 29th, 2023, in Lower Yoder Township, citizen Mr. Clinton was stopped by officers Novotny and Donald Dell from Upper Yoder
He caught the
Township,
cop
leading
there,
to a dispute
took
over
him
the
to
scope of
jail
law enforcement authority. The citizen
flicking
accused
him
the
off.
police of violating his First Amendment rights, arguing that his use of an obscene gesture did not warrant the traffic stop.
Put your window down.
Nope.
You see your ID.
Nope. I don't answer questions.
Camry 875. Send me another unit, please.
What'd you stop me for? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge
Name's
number?
right there.
What is your name? Speak your name to me. I can't read.
Officer Novotny. What is your name?
Novotny.
I don't answer questions.
I ain't never heard that name before.
What did you stop me for? What did you stop me for?
Huh? For disorderly conduct.
No, I don't think so.
How you gonna stop me for?
No.
You're
He
Mr.
pulled a
Clancy,
nigga
aren't
over in the car for
I don't
disorderly
answer questions.
conduct.
you? Stand by.
Hell no. They be just making shit up. What you pull me over for? Disorderly conduct.
That's Upper Yoder, and we are in Lower Yoder Township.
That's how I be every time I take that same breath.
Like, really, you fell for it? Officer Novotny, you fell for it? Really? You fell for it? I mean, he fell for it. He absolutely fell for it.
So he flicked him off and he pulled him over.
He absolutely fell for it.
And so he tried to call it disorderly conduct. I am in Lower
Yoder Township. You're out of your jurisdiction. Am I free to leave? You're out of your jurisdiction. Am I free to leave? Am I free to leave? You pulled me over in Westwood. Am I free to leave? You fucking pig.
I need to get that name.
I just want to go.
When the police requested ID, the citizen refused and demanded to speak with a superior, asserting that the officers had exceeded their authority. Eventually, Chief of Police Tom Donaldell appeared, and the citizen did not hesitate to ask him to explain the officers' actions regarding free speech, while also stating his intent to file a complaint against their conduct.
Once you flick the cop
I want to
off,
buy your house.
that man gonna be
no matter what
butthurt.
condition it's in. If you need,
He gonna be butthurt, bro. They always try to make it seem like you broke the law if you flicked them off. They be lying like a mug. They be having people scared as hell, like, ooh.
Yo, Piggy, I'm asking for a supervisor. Well, then you better get your fucking chief here.
He talking big shit.
You're out of your jurisdiction. Okay? You want to die on this sword, you're gonna.
Oh shit. He gonna take that as a threat. Bro waited till the whole force got there. He must have been right about him out of his jurisdiction, because he called the other cops that look like they on that side. Probably his friends.
That's Sergeant Tom Dowdell. I won't get rude with him. He's about one of the only decent human beings on that force. I just won't. I won't get nasty with him. Hey, Tom! Officer Dowdell, am I free to leave? I don't have to ID. Hey, Tom! Hey, Tom! I love you, buddy, but I can do that, right? Protected First Amendment free speech. Could you educate him, please? Can I step up? Wait, am I free to leave? Then I'm just as free to fucking stay. Tom, I would appreciate it if you would educate this pig bastard motherfucker who fucking pulled me over for flipping him off. Please? Would you? What did you tell him?
have a good day.
No. I have the freedom of speech, okay? I can say what I want, and I can do this to you all I want, okay?
You go right ahead.
That's right.
You're free to leave. Have a good day.
And I'm free to stay, too.
Absolutely.
Okay? Don't think this is the end of this, okay? You violated my First Amendment right to fucking free speech, you piece of shit. I'll be over for the police report, too, okay? I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Okay. You want to come over to the house, Tom, you can. Okay, I'm going home.
Do you agree with how Mr. Clinton handled the situation and how the law enforcement officers approached the matter? The police cannot both interrogate and judge. Investigations should be entrusted to an independent source to ensure objectivity and fairness.
Why are you coming over here?
No. You're more welcome to take photos and everything like that. It's just, if someone was taking photos of your house, would you want to ask them what was going on?
On March 3rd, 2023 in Yakima, Washington, citizen Ryan had a tense exchange with officers Wisner and Taylor from the Yakima Police Department. The situation arose when Ryan was filming in a public space, and when the police asked him to provide his name or personal information, Ryan refused. Instead, he requested that the officers identify themselves according to department policy.
They stay making shit up. They be making shit up.
You doing a project?
Why are you coming over here?
No. You're more than welcome to take photos and everything like that. It's just, if someone was taking photos of your house, would you want to ask them what was going on? Is that a fair question?
Definitely gonna ask.
No.
So, okay. All right, well, we're going to stop and just contact someone that's taking photos of a secure facility. You're more than welcome to. I got no problem with it. But same thing as if someone was taking photos of your house. So, okay.
No, it's not actually the same thing at all in any way.
Okay, all right, sir. Have a good
Come on, guys. You know better than this. That's just silly. Come on. That's weird. What's your name and badge number?
Hell no, he pulled off on that nigga.
Wow.
He's like, you ain't about to go make no report on me, nigga.
Keep Venom Steel on hand to help with everything you
He like, boy, I ain't stupid.
need to get done.
Oh.
Shit.
1805-1456. All right. Hey, officer.
What's your badge number?
Again? Do you guys have a department policy to identify?
What's that?
Do you guys have a department policy to identify?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you're confident that that's the case.
Yeah, that's why I gave you my...
Yeah, no. I appreciate that. I just,
Everything we're saying is being recorded as well.
no, I get that. I just don't know why the other officer is acting like that. It's kind of weird. All right. He left after I asked for him to identify. I'll just head inside and handle it.
Yeah, most definitely.
That boy gonna write that report.
I know, I just don't want to go through security, so I need to have one come out.
Okay, what are you wanting to report?
Some misbehavior from a police officer. Well, I'll talk to the police officer about that. I'm not making a report to you.
Okay, well, if you're not wanting to go to security, I'm gonna need some more information from you, okay?
So I need to make a complaint. Are you the one that takes complaints? If so, I'll give you the entire complaint, but then I need a record of it.
Okay, well, I understand, but I am gonna need a little bit more information from you. What's your first and last name?
In no universe will I give you my name. That's simply never going to happen.
Okay, well, we're gonna wanna make a report. I'm gonna need a complaint.
Oh, I'm so, are you saying the only way as a citizen I can make a complaint? Is this some statute, or what are you referencing? There's no statute in Washington State that says I have to give my name. There is no statute. You're making that up.
Okay, sir. Are you gonna be wearing my officers out?
What?
What are you wearing? So I can send my officers out and they know it's you?
Yeah, I'm wearing an orange jacket with a Montana hat. I've got a GoPro and a camera.
They gonna come out that mug ready to press.
Jesus. Boy, that was crazy too with that dispatcher. Needs my name. In no universe does she need my name. That's just nuts. This belief that some
government agents
Just say
have,
John Doe.
employees, agents, whatever you want to call them, that they have a right to your name when you interact with the government is just sheer nonsense. Absolute nonsense and tomfoolery. Again, sorry for all the sniffling and all that kind of stuff, but geez, it's been like 4 months. Actually, I'm kind of curious if y'all want to comment when you watch this video. Tell me if you guys have been getting that non-stop
She for sure finna send the police down on his
everything
ass.
else that's been going on. It's really annoying.
We're informed you want to make complaints on it. You gotta grab your pack.
Yeah, no, I just came in because it was taking too long. So, first of all, what's your issue, Sergeant? That was completely uncalled for your behavior.
I have zero
I got it on
I
video.
didn't even talk to you.
And here's exactly. Officer Taylor told me on video. So maybe as a sergeant you can correct me if he's incorrect. He told me it's your policy at this department to identify when a member of the public asks you to.
I was driving my car.
No.
And you yelled at me.
No, listen. I got it on camera. You were stopped first and I asked you. Then you took off. It's all on camera. These things don't lie, man. That's why you record as well.
Right.
So what's up with the attitude?
I have no attitude. I didn't even talk to you, sir.
That's the problem. I asked you to identify. All I got was a number on the side of the car. It's on the camera.
You pressing shit.
I absolutely would. And then whoever your lieutenant, captain,
Captain right here.
great. So I'll go over the video with you. That's what I'd like to.
One officer appeared dissatisfied and decided to leave, while Ryan remained steadfast in demanding that the officers confirm their identity and justify their request for personal information.
pressed the
Although
shit
Ryan
out
was
that
simply
cop.
filming and had not violated any legal regulations, the officers' uncooperative attitude clearly indicated a lack of transparency in their enforcement of duties. They failed to provide a reasonable explanation for requesting personal information, leading the citizen to doubt the legality of the action.
Just have a complaint. I'd ask you to write it down. Just be more reasonable, man. You don't need to be so butthurt.
I was not butthurt. I was not butthurt. You were recording over our secure fence. We just wanted to see what you're doing, checking you out. And that's it, man.
That was fine. You know, like as Officer Taylor made clear, okay, you can record in public. You guys decide to make contact with me. That's fine. It's your right. It's your First Amendment, just like it's mine. But at the same time, when before you took off, I said, "Hey, what's your name?" You gave me a derisive look. And then you pulled off, and that's when I yelled and said, "Hey," and you just continue it on. You know what you're doing. Just be reasonable. Identify himself now. Would you like me to go grab a business card from myself also? I would. Okay, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Did you want one of these? I got one right here. I'll fill it out and mail it back. Okay. That's all I'm asking for, Sergeant. That's all I'm asking for.
I'm back in a moment.
All right, thanks, God.
What are you up to today?
I was actually just out videoing the different parts of Yakima. Just checking it out. I've been here only once before, and
beautiful city.
Actually, I will say this: the last time I was here before today was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Downtown looks a lot better now.
That cop being cool as hell now.
It looks. It had that very back then rough look to it. That's how I put it. But honestly, I'm really impressed with the businesses putting up lights and getting trees looking nice, and really putting in some serious effort to appeal to people. That's great.
Yeah. What part of the state are you from?
Oh, I'm not even from this state.
Oh, you're not?
No. Give you one guess where I'm from.
Yeah, so here.
It's my incognito mode. I try to trip people up. I wonder where that's from. Maybe Louisiana.
No, we've heard about groups.
A fifth third better means an early payday. Terry, it's coming early.
Look, I got the bet.
They just straightened that cop ass out though. Pause. He just made that nigga turn down from 0.
It's my paycheck.
I mean, from 100 to 0 real quick.
Are you okay?
I timed it.
Real
Best time yet.
This is banking a fifth third better.
At parts.cat.com, you
Bro.
have access to the largest selection of
The commercials is petty.
Groups of people like yourself going around going to TikTok and all that. And I'm totally cool with it. I mean, it's actually maybe make me TikTok famous. That's cool.
I try to do what my take on all this is I am aiming to do what I call stressed. So there are some out there that have different agendas, and that's fine, whatever. I mean, it's everybody's right to do what they want. My angle is to highlight the good. If there's something that needs to be corrected, to focus on that, try to correct it, and over time, if something gets improved, that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
So,
and if it's fun for you, that's, everything's different. Everything strokes person differently is fun and boring and.
Well, that, but also, and it's not just government. It's also just regular folk. I can't tell you how many times going around I've just had somebody say you can't film me, and then they'll say in public.
Oh, you're welcome to film anything you would like in public.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's So that's cool.
You have a complaint to make, fill it out, send it in. We'll set you up with
You could tell that cop did not know that.
I do our criminal investigations. Ryan, the patrol is captain's off today.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just mail it in. So appreciate it. Well, I had some people say on my channel that I should come here.
Oh, you have a YouTube channel or something like that?
I do.
Oh, right on.
It's called Inland Auditing Media.
Inland Auditing
Yeah,
Media.
Inland Auditing Media.
Sweet.
Hi, Sergeant.
Yeah.
Good. So, yeah, I just go around to different places. I just got done doing the entire coastline of Washington.
Oh, okay.
So I did Seattle, Snohomish County, King County, the Capitol Complex, Lacey, Thurston County.
Yeah.
I didn't go further north than that up Bellingham, but check that out. I had some problems with USPS. They're starting to fix their issues, so that's good.
What were they doing wrong?
Oh, other than, a postal employee assaulting me on video and things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, they just don't like to get rid of. They feel very protective over that whole word postal. They're like, hey, we're not getting rid of this, all right? It's kind of like a pit bull thing. So they decided they were going to, bear in mind, obviously, as you know, in Washington, we don't have assault and battery in this state. Other states, they do. And her behavior, I'll have to bleep this out, but
Boy, that nigga suing everybody.
Thrown off of YouTube for the algorithm, but she was like, I walked up to her to ask if the postal inspector was coming, because local police can't enforce laws on federal property unless they have an interlocal agreement. So the postal inspector comes, and they have one there. And so I was waiting for the postal inspector, and I knew one was going to come because I wasn't doing anything illegal. So she walks in, I said, hey, do you know when the postal inspector's coming? And she's like, go right now. She starts charging me at me, and I'm like, lady, like 4'11",
cut his
and
ass off.
pounds. And I don't know what's happening here, but
There with the camera?
You're doing all that pig Latin. That's pig American. That's all he did was sit there and talk to these niggas?
Just because you were standing there with the camera?
yeah, I just walked up to ask her if she knew when the postal, because she's an employee. I was like, hey, have you heard? And she just starts freaking out. I know she's not there anymore, so I don't know if she got fired or she just quit, but it's honestly just getting people to acknowledge that freedom is messy, and it doesn't play out the same way, and social norms are not the guidelines for freedom. Because, people may want to express their freedom in a different way.
I can actually understand that, yeah.
If we start limiting it based on social norms,
Which are kind of gone these days.
yeah, it's just weird at that point. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Is your social norm better than mine or yours or?
The real reason you're stiff after sitting.
If
Let's
you're over
go there.
50, I bet you know what old school
going there now.
toughness is.
Can you please call a supervisor out here?
What if
This
that's
is
a
illegal
fucking
detainment under 163-103. Hang on. If you don't have permission to search me, I don't consent to any search procedures.
I will, trust me.
Well, it's on video.
I've got everything. You don't know the law.
That's Los Angeles.
Telling me I can't record from a public sidewalk anything I can see?
May I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job, but
So, let me understand. May I ask you a question?
What law is that you're talking about? Because I've read the trespass laws, it says nothing about that.
Okay, the general public is not allowed in this area. You guys need to step out.
just because you see him have a beverage in his hand, you're already judging him.
While you're detaining me,
Have you ever wondered what happens when a police officer doesn't understand the very laws they are sworn to enforce? When you stand on a public sidewalk, hold a camera, or simply ask for a legitimate reason when being stopped, you have every right to do so. But will the police respect your rights? From heated disputes over the right to film in public, to unlawful traffic stops, to abuses of power that lead to intimidation and wrongful arrests, we've seen countless instances where law enforcement oversteps its bounds. So what happens when a citizen knows their rights and stands up for them? Can they
act
hold
like
the
they
police
don't
accountable and force
exist,
them to follow the
gonna
law,
kick
or will
your
they
ass.
be silenced by vague and arbitrary lawful orders? Officer Romero seemed to be trying to salvage the situation, but in
Man,
the
I
end,
hear
he exposed
Officer
himself as a
Romero
completely
every fucking
uninformed
way.
rookie.
Can you please call a supervisor out here? This is an illegal detainment under 163103. Hang on. If you don't have permission to search me, I don't consent to any search procedures.
The incident took place at the Pueblo Police Department in Pueblo, Colorado, when a citizen was filming police vehicles and the surrounding area of the station. Officer Romero approached and demanded an explanation for the filming, but the citizen refused to answer and continued recording. Romero then proceeded to detain the citizen without providing a lawful reason, leading to a heated confrontation over the citizen's rights and the conduct of law enforcement.
Are you reporting?
Hey there. How are you? Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department? Sir. Don't touch me. Okay. I'm going to put you in cuffs.
Yeah, that's a lawsuit.
Okay? You're going to be put in cuffs.
Broke my arm,
supervisor's on his
nigga.
way. Okay? I'm asking you questions here.
I can be arrested right now, being put in cuffs for taking pictures of the police department. Don't turn my phone off.
Okay, you're not in control here.
I am, actually. You work for me, I don't work for you.
46, I got one in custody over here. I need a
You're
supervisor.
gonna lose your job, buddy. It's illegal detainment. Can you please call a supervisor out here? This is an illegal detainment under 163103.
Hang on.
If you don't have permission to search me, I don't consent to any search procedures.
Okay, I'm waiting for a supervisor to come up here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Romero, 0702.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Did you stop my video camera over there?
I'm not messing with your phone, okay?
Can you tell this officer to take his hands off me and to uncuff me?
Damn, he left his phone
Yeah,
over
wait till
there.
the supervisor gets here, and you can talk to him from there, okay?
I'm done talking to you guys.
He ain't doing like
Just
that.
taking a picture of the department, taking pictures of all our stuff here, so I don't know what he's doing.
'Cause
Trying
I
to talk to him,
can't.
he's not talking to me, he starts walking away.
Is that a reason to cuff me? Is
Yeah,
that
you're
reasonable
being
articulable
detained right
suspicion?
now. Yeah.
For what? For what
Yeah,
crime?
no, it's reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Okay.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
I am not going to speak to you.
That's
You
fine.
speak to my supervisor when he gets
You
here.
have me in cuffs right now.
Okay, yeah. You're
So-
being detained at the moment. Yeah.
Because you're an asshole.
What's that? We're not asking you questions.
What? You didn't ask me any questions? You asked me what I was doing, what I...
Hey TikTok, it's Alan Walker, and if you want to get this, or this, search Alan Walker on TikTok and tap the banner right now.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason, scan the QR code you see on the screen right now with your smartphone, tap the link that comes up on the screen, and answer a few questions to see if my offer is right for you.
Doing what I was doing. I chose not to answer, which I have a right to do. Do I not? I do. Thank you. I hope they Hey guys, I'm still live streaming. Call the Pueblo Police Department. Let them know officers Romero, Wary, Lori, something like that, are both detaining me illegally outside the Pueblo.
Damn, that wind crazy. Burn that shit down. That's wrong for that wind. That nigga trying to come up on the bag. He about to get that bag. He about to do that. He said my camera always on. He talking shit. Knowing he lying, be cutting it off when he talking mess. He about to cut it off now.
The citizens cited the First Amendment, asserting that the detention was entirely unlawful. Citizens have the right to film public facilities, including government buildings, without interference, by detaining the citizen without legal justification, while they were merely exercising their right to record. Romero's actions clearly violated the citizens' right to free speech and expression under the First Amendment.
So I'm loading up. I'm loading up. This guy's on the corner. I thought he'd go on the department. He's like, oh, okay, no big deal. So I start, putting myself in my patrol vehicle. So he walks past it, and I was like, oh, he's leaving. Can you answer him?
Can't talk right now, I'm busy.
Damn, keep calling my phone.
So he starts walking, so I back up, and then he's up next to this corner, and I'm taking pictures. What's he doing? So then he comes over, he starts taking pictures. Oh, it looks like he's taking pictures of these signs. I don't know if he's taking pictures of these cars or what.
Part of an organization called the First Amendment Strike Team. Yeah, so he's trying to see what we're going to do.
Okay.
He has every right to do that.
Okay, and that's fine with that. I don't.
Go ahead, cop him. I like cop him. I did nothing wrong. I was not breaking the law. This officer just illegally detained me under CRA 16-103. I see your video, sir, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Who am I? First Amendment Strike Team. Okay. I know exactly who you are. So you know I'm not down here doing anything illegal. I didn't know nothing. I didn't. I like to file a complaint with licensed officer for deprivational rights. You can actually go in the department. Okay. File a complaint, collect it.
He said, nigga, you finna be on TikTok, nigga. You fucked up.
Administratively until the thing is cleared out. No, he just broke the law. I understand that. Be arrested. So an internal affairs investigation, if you want to file a complaint, will be conducted, and depending on the findings of that, it'll be dealt with on one. So is there going to be any issue with me getting his body here? That you would have to go through our. I'm not sure how that works. Hey guys, call Pueblo Police Department. Complaint about Officer Romero at 0707. He just detained me. It said that he was detaining me because I chose not to answer his questions. I'm not really sure on how that works. I have to look through your policy on that. I believe that there's a charge. Here's Sergeant Reyes. He's the supervisor on the watch commander. No, I'm not sure how that works. I'll find out. I think I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're good. I'm gonna go home.
Yep. Yeah, you can go home.
Should have told him. I know you feel stupid, don't you?
Yes, Captain Martin needs to speak to you. So I don't know if they even need me here anymore, so.
You trying to lead a scene.
Artificial intelligence is our new tool.
They said a charge. I think they trying to take my boy to jail. That nigga started talking that shit. He said, man, I'm trying to do a report on him right now. He just unlawfully detained me. Facts when he did. It's crazy when you be trying to tell niggas that and they be arguing with you like, bro, don't talk like that to the police. They be talking to them like they scared because they don't know nothing about the law.
records can't be played.
Police officers have a duty to understand and uphold the rights of the people, rather than using their authority to suppress lawful activities, especially when those activities serve to hold public officials accountable. Although the police are tasked with ensuring public safety, the rude manner in which this situation was handled only deepened the divide between citizens and law enforcement.
I will, trust me.
Well, it's on video.
LAPD.
I've got everything.
Video.
You don't know the law. Telling me I can't record from a public sidewalk anything I can see?
In the spring of 2021, a citizen was filming a hospital from a public sidewalk when Officer Clotworthy approached and demanded that they stop, claiming that recording was prohibited because the hospital was a restricted area. However, the citizen objected, asserting their First Amendment right to record, emphasizing that as long as they remained on public property, they had the right to film anything visible from that vantage point without interference.
Hi, I'm Deputy Clotworthy. I work here at the hospital. How can I help you?
I didn't call for help.
No, but we got called because you're taping. You can't, it's off grounds here. We can't do that here.
You're a deputy?
Yes, sir. I just gave you my name. Deputy Clotworthy.
You know about the First Amendment? I'm on a public sidewalk. Anything I can see
The
from
hell?
the
She got a
sidewalk, I do.
barcode on her
filming,
shit.
None of your business.
You're filming the hospital.
Yeah, I know I am.
So you need to leave.
What are you going to do if I don't leave
I'm
a
asking
public
you to leave.
sidewalk? I'm on a public sidewalk.
Sir, but you're filming over here. It's different.
it's
You want to film on this, I'd go right ahead.
You're telling me that it's illegal? Okay, deputy, you're telling me it's
Sir.
illegal for me to stand here and record?
I'm not telling you it's illegal to stand here. I'm
Okay.
telling you it's illegal to record over here.
Right.
You're
From standing
recording
from here.
People are working here. You cannot record them.
Sure I can.
No, sir, you cannot.
Yes, I can. Get
Sir,
a supervisor,
I'm
please.
telling you, you
Get a
cannot.
supervisor, please.
I will be happy to get a supervisor. Turn off the camera.
I'm going to wait for a supervisor.
Turn off the camera.
No, deputy.
No deputy.
For Sam, are you by?
Please stay 6 feet away from me. You're not even wearing a mask.
You're absolutely right on that.
What are you trying to give me, the virus?
Do I have the virus?
I don't know, but you should be wearing a mask. Why aren't you? Why aren't you?
Sir, are you turning off the camera now? Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. You're trying to enforce something that's perfectly not true.
Sir, I already told you, you can stand here all day long
and record whatever I can see.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
We'll wait for your supervisor.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Turn off the camera, sir, until my supervisor gets
No,
here.
I'm not doing that. What is your problem?
I'm asking you to turn off the camera,
I'm
sir.
I'm refusing. And you're
Oh,
coming up this close?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, what's your badge
Be like,
number?
oh, she grabbed my balls.
Right here. You
Right
gotta
here?
zoom in on it.
3, 2,
Sir, you cannot video on the
8,
campus.
4?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You still
I'm going to
cannot
be
video on
filing
the
a
camera.
complaint against you.
That's fine, sir. Please, just make sure it's pointed this way.
I'm pointing
Or
it
you
right
can
here.
Point it that way.
I'm pointing it right
I'm
here.
pointing it that way.
I'm pointing it
Thank
right
you.
here. I'm
Sir.
pointing it all here. This is what I'm doing.
But why are you doing this?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to walk right down here, and I'm going to record as I walk.
Lady
I
cop.
think I'm going to stop right now here and come back here. Make you come like a little doggy. You're a disgrace to the uniform.
And I hope you just put that on tape, sir, what you just said to me.
I will, trust me.
Well, it's on video. I think
I've got
it's still on
everything.
video.
You don't know the law. Telling me I can't record from a public sidewalk
just tried to
anything
trick
I can
him.
see. You're out of your mind.
Don't get hit, sir.
It's on him.
No, it's on you, sir.
Yeah, well, you're not going to do anything to help me because you're a tyrant. You're an absolute tyrant.
She don't go sit her ass down. That's why I don't like women cops. The woman in them start tweaking. They start getting petty. Tit for tat.
This is
Oh, you
what
did
you
this?
have. You have
Okay,
an
I'm gonna do
ignorant
that. Oh, you did
crowd
that? I'm
out
gonna do
here.
this.
She's telling me that I can't point the camera anywhere in here. You believe that? I believe it. She's going to get a complaint filed on her. To put her name, badge number, and everybody can call the department. This guy might even be educating her. I don't know. We'll find out if she gets in her little car and tools away. She just came straight up to me. 1 foot. You saw the camera. She wouldn't back off. She just came right into my face, not
said
wearing
she
a mask. Let's
grabbed
see
your
where
balls.
she's going now. Let's see. She's going to get her.
Should have fell to
Who's
the
a good
floor.
boy, Parson?
I am good boy.
That's right. And why?
Because I bank a fifth third better. 5/3 equals 166.7%, so they put 166.
Bro. Stupid commercial. Make me sick. Don't make me sick. Little bald head love is. Don't make me sick. Don't make me sick.
We'll find out. Where are you going? Change your mind that what I'm doing is right? Huh? Change your mind?
That's the
Throwing
walk of
out
shame.
orders. You're a dumbass. Remember
She
that.
feels stupid.
You're a dumbass bitch. Remember that. Hey, good morning, officer. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, real quick, I'm heading home.
They called it dumbass
No
bitch.
parking anytime, right? But you've got all these vehicles parked here. It doesn't say for court parking. It doesn't say for authorized vehicles. It says for no parking. How does that work that you guys can park here and this guy can park there when that sign specifically shows that there's no parking? It's not like they're saying, hey, you can park here if you're coming into court for business. You got an answer for that one?
You're probably right.
No, I'm not probably right. I'm definitely right. How do we get that fixed?
Probably notify all of us and we should be parking here.
Oh my God, why did I not think of that? Thank you. That makes common sense. I mean, why did I not think that I needed to report all this illegal parking to every individual in the Long Beach Police Department and the Superior Court? Man, I don't know what I was thinking about.
All right, sir, I'm gonna head home.
Notify all of you. Maybe could you take it up to a higher level and mention it? Because I can't go and notify everybody. Is that possible?
Sure.
So you'll do that then. All right, I appreciate the help. What's your name?
Evans, E-V-A-N-S.
Okay, thanks. And what's your badge number?
10330.
Thanks a lot. So I can look forward to what? Maybe coming down here in a couple months and those changes will be made?
Clearly frustrated with law enforcement's handling of the situation, the citizen refused to turn off the camera and challenged the officer's orders. They continued filming while vowing to file a complaint against the officer's conduct, expressing their dissatisfaction with how the authorities treated them.
People like you scare me. Put that finger. You gave me the finger, sir. I told you why I'm here. You flipped me off. Put your finger up your poop chute.
What the hell? Put the poop chute. What are you talking
They're
about?
protecting you, sir. Put your finger up your poop chute. You gave me the finger. So you can go f*** yourself too, sir. You little bitch.
How you get mad at
Come
somebody
on out, you
saying
big f***er. Come out, you fool. You don't know my street creds. I'll kick your ass, fool. I know how to roll in this part of the hood, fool. You better watch how you crank it, fool. You better go back. They better protect you, fool. That's right. You take that old fool back home. That's right, fool. You
What
don't
the-
rest with me, fool. You take that finger and put it up your poop chute, asshole. That's right, everybody. He's an asshole. I wanted to clarify it, so I came to the door. I never
What
went
the
inside
hell was
there.
that?
Never went inside at all. And I wanted to ask if
That
this
shit right there
lobby
was
area
crazy.
considered open right here, not behind the security. I understand that. Just this
It just
lobby
made
up
me
to
not
that
even wanna watch
screening
the
area was
video.
open. And as soon as I started to, if I could ask a question, I'm standing here. This guy's just going like this to me, like this, and it was rude. It was totally rude. I said, "Why are you pointing your fingers? Let me finish a question. That's all I have, a question. I'm not coming in and saying F you. What do you? You know, I was cordial." And so he's acting like a complete ass. Then this other individual that got you was very professional and courteous, and he explained it. He made it clarified. I can stand out here as long as I'm not impeding the walkway here. I understand. Let people come. You know, I'm not here to get in trouble. And so my issue is he should be addressed that when somebody's asking a question, let the person answer a question instead of immediately going like this. Now, this individual comes
this
over
wind
and
is
he says
really
he
in my face, so I'm just trying to get
may have undertook your actions as being, or you're here because your actions are.
Bro, that nigga voice about to drive me nuts.
Life
I
doesn't
can't
come
hear
with a
that no
owner's
more.
manual. Freedom is getting to write your own. So get
I can't hear the commercials no more. Done.
What? What is going on? I'm taking pictures, but you can't tell me what to do.
Ma'am, if you don't want your pictures going up online, then why do you guys keep stopping, rolling down the windows, and talking to us? You're going on TikTok and YouTube tomorrow.
You asked me, are you okay for?
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You don't do
It's my car.
You don't have to do that.
You
It's
don't
my
do that.
car.
You don't have to. We're in America. We have free press.
No, not
Yes.
free.
It is free press.
Not free.
It's the Bill of Rights.
It's free play.
No, we don't have to ask permission. Free press.
Okay, it's free play.
Yes.
It's my car.
It doesn't matter. You're in public.
No, not
No.
that.
Yes. This is public.
Okay, what's the reason you took
To put everybody on the internet tomorrow.
Why are you guys blocking
Tell them you
traffic?
should have told them
What's that? We're putting
bigbooty.com.
everybody on the internet.
We're putting it
I
on
don't- I can't
bigblackbooty.com.
Oh my God. So you don't share that.
Okay,
I don't
Yes,
care that.
I'm gonna share it on bigbootyblack.com.
The police department's already been here. They can't do anything. Okay, go to the police department.
But I'm,
Why are you
I'm
guys
saying
blocking the
niggas is
road?
crazy.
You're blocking the road. You have the power to drive away.
They don't give a fuck. They blocking everybody. Just
Bye.
talking shit.
Jesus.
They didn't care about nobody blowing the horn at them.
Stop. I kept telling them to move, and they wouldn't
Them
leave.
motherfuckers is crazy. Did you so the
I
way
can't
you're
hear
going
you.
to
What's going on?
report it? Where is it going to be at tomorrow?
To post it online?
Can you tell me where
Why
it will
not?
be tomorrow?
We're putting everybody's license plates and videos of them online tomorrow. So you guys will be on TikTok and YouTube. We're putting you guys on YouTube in the morning. What happened? You guys are going to be on TikTok and YouTube tomorrow. I can't do that, sir. That would not be nice for me to delete my footage. I worked really hard on my footage. I can't delete it. It's protected under the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights, guys. Open the book. You guys have a beautiful day. You don't have a First Amendment right to privacy. Yes, I can.
You don't supposed to do that.
Wow.
Chinese
That guy went
people are
crazy.
hilarious. You're not supposed to do that.
Who's on their way? For what? I'm allowed to. It's free speech. Mind your own business. You actually cussed at me first.
Damn, he be pressing shit.
He's calling the police like a little...
Did he tell you not to cuss at him?
He said I cussed, so he's calling the police.
This isn't the UK, bro.
This isn't the UK. He's calling the police on me for cussing. Or cussing.
Oh no. Such a horrible crime.
Wow. I'm amazed right now. It actually blows my mind.
Well, don't you know if you cuss, you can get up to 15 years in federal prison? No? Who did that?
You did. He's calling the police on me for cussing. Cussing, guys. He called 911. No, he's coming this way. I would stay right here. He's calling 911 because
He
I
said
said a bad word.
911.
After he said a bad word.
He called
He said, "What are you
911.
doing?"
Calling 911 because of...
Hell yeah, you
Wow.
said you putting that shit on OnlyFans. They lost it.
Bro, he literally said, "What the f*** you guys doing?" From across the street, mind you. I haven't even filmed him.
And shit, they doing something illegal.
Cops are on the way. For what? Cussing. Wow. That is why we're out here, guys. This is the best example of why this is so important.
We're allowed to, but we're not.
This is so important because of this reason right here. Someone is calling 911 because a person said bad words.
I'm calling 911.
Hey, Beamer, what are you guys doing?
What's that? You look like Mark Twain. I love it. We are doing an exercise of free speech. Free press. Doing a story about this psychotic intersection right here.
You got the dog, Beamer? You looks like
I'm
Albert.
just
Look at his license
psychotic.
plate, Dog Twain.
No, he looked like Mark Twain too. Or maybe Albert. I don't know.
It looks like Albert.
He did look like Albert.
God, that actually got me upset. He called 911 because I said bad words. He's a tattooed bald guy.
Broke
I
you
said
saying
bad words.
911.
Like, what is wrong with this generation?
They soft.
And he's my age. He got offended.
911.
Well, maybe you should still. It's your presentations. They're bad.
So as the quarterly review, employee training week, Gary's retirement, and even practice pet policy.
Sounds fine. Step by step. Show him this thing.
Canva. Canva. It's easy.
You made that for me?
This is.
So how are you going to be able to fit it? Hey. Hey. Do you want me to kiss my pants? Relax. What's wrong with you? Relax, boss. So in business, one important thing is banking.
What is they own?
To grow your business. Somebody introduced me. To grow, having a bank that we can count on.
Bro, this commercial long as shit. And my mics went out. I'm sick.
At Wayfair, we get pretty excited about furniture. Around here, it's not a patio.
Bro, why is this?
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll say, not sad, you know yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay, so, all right, folks, well, have a good night. All right, it was nice to meet you. So, I'll get what you go.
Same here, my son.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right,
Sorry
take care.
to bother you.
All right, no worries, like I said, we have a lot of problems with the golf carting around here, you know, everybody.
No, we come out. We never come out.
All right, then we'll take care, and, it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours. So, take care.
Tampa Mayor Jane Castor criticized the incident, stating it reflects a lack of integrity, inconsistent with the standards of professionalism and ethics expected from the police force.
This is not about a traffic stop and a golf cart. This is about integrity. This is something that our police department, standards that we uphold, professionalism, integrity, ethics, to ensure that the community has that respect and trust of the Tampa Police Department.
While Sheriff Bob Gualtieri supported his deputy, asserting that he acted correctly, Mayor Castor expressed disappointment in O'Connor's behavior, particularly because she had given O'Connor a second chance when hiring her over objections from some city council members.
Deputy Mayor Jacoby did absolutely nothing wrong. I stand by him 110%.
What did he do?
The person that did wrong was Mayor O'Connor. It's had its consequences. The mayor's acted, campus handled that, that's their business.
Disappointing, clearly, to me personally, and then for our community as well. I gave Chief O'Connor a second chance, and that really is what makes this disappointment run so deep.
Oh, she mad you was with that woman.
To ensure that you get the most qualified person for that position. And those individuals could come from outside the organization or from within the organization. Well, I don't know. That's up to the voters to make those decisions.
Oh yeah,
I don't make
she must have been getting her hit.
on popularity. I make decisions based on the issue of right.
Castor announced plans to hire an outside firm to find a new police chief, emphasizing the need for the best qualified candidate, whether from within or outside the department. A disturbing video has emerged showing Miami Beach police officers roughing up a man, Khalid Vaughn, who was handcuffed, bloodied, and pleading his innocence. Vaughn was detained after he filmed the aggressive arrest of Delanta Cruda, accused of a minor scooter violation. The footage reveals officers laughing at Vaughn, telling him to stop crying, and even mocking his situation.
Why not back it up? I'm on camera, bro. Stop smiling in my face. That's it. For no reason, bro. I did not back up.
officer bizarrely reaches down to take Vaughn's Gatorade, drinking it with apparent delight, further ridiculing him.
Damn, took that nigga Gatorade and drunk it.
Vaughn, who protested his innocence, later had all charges against him dropped by the state attorney, who agreed he followed police commands and did nothing wrong. The incident led to felony charges against 3 Miami Beach officers for battery and misconduct, raising significant questions about the officers' conduct and professionalism. In Whitesburg, Kentucky, Sheriff Sean Mickey Stein faces
never
murder
trying to tell us
charges
how much
for
that
fatally
bag was.
injuring Judge Kevin Mullen, a case filled with questions and speculation. The sheriff's lawyers, Jeremy and Carrie Bartley, say the incident happened in the heat of passion or due to extreme emotional disturbance.
This was something that occurred in the heat of passion or under extreme emotional disturbance.
There's a lot of wild speculation at this point. There's nothing we've seen that would substantiate that.
Investigators discovered that Stein had tried to call his 17-year-old daughter using Judge Mullen's phone just before the firing, though his lawyers insist there's no evidence of any inappropriate relationship between the judge and Stein's daughter.
Mr. Steins attempted to call his daughter from the judge's phone. And so whether the phone number was saved in, whether it was in there previously, we don't know. And we won't know until we have those phone records.
The motive is still unclear, but the sheriff claims he acted out of fear for his family's safety, thinking they were in immediate danger.
Something that we're still investigating.
We can comment on anything when
The judge was tapping
Footage
his
shows
daughter.
The judge trying to calm Stein down shortly before the fire. The community is split on the matter, with some supporting the sheriff and others calling for justice for Judge Mullen, as seen in online support for a Justice for Kevin page.
Had a sincere belief that his wife and daughter were in danger. The emotions rose to such a level at that point that he was unable to control his action.
The sheriff's defense team has asked for the charges to be lowered to manslaughter. Chatham County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Carlos Pedio was arrested during a traffic stop in Effingham County, Georgia. Rincon police say the incident started when Sergeant Pedio passed by a traffic stop without slowing down or moving over, breaking Georgia's move-over law. Body camera footage shows him getting pulled over and refusing to sign the ticket, which led to his arrest. During the stop, officers repeatedly asked him to take his hand off his weapon.
Get your hand off your... Oh, you can't. Get your hand off your...
Nigga crying you have a weapon.
Even though he was in uniform, Pedio was fully restrained and charged with obstructing law enforcement. The Chatham County Sheriff's Office shared that Pedio is now on administrative leave as they investigate.
All you gotta do is sign right there. That's not a big deal. Saying you understand you're getting a citation. So, is it not to sign it? If you don't, we take you to jail. Yeah.
According to Rincon officials, Pedio tried to full rank throughout the stop, but the city manager and police chief, after watching the footage, stood by their officers' actions. Pedio has since been released on bond. On July 27, 2022, Julio Lopez was relaxing with friends after work when Officer Daisy Mazos and Officer Brandon Nail arrived, seemingly prepared for some heavy-handed police action. The situation took a violent turn when Julio stood up to hand over his ID.
Hey, sit down. Hey, you don't have to look for me. There you go, handcuffs. Hey, down. I know. You know what? Yes. Yes. You know what? I know. I got to take it out.
You talking crazy.
Take it out. Sit down. I know, but if you grow up to understand. Hey.
Both officers forced Julio to the ground, punched him in the face, and shoved his head into the rough pavement.
Oh man, Julio ain't do anything.
Stop moving your hand. Just leave it on the back.
I know he didn't do anything. That man said, I did not do anything. I believe him for sure.
Yo te di instrucciones de que te sentaras. Pero sí,
handcuffed him as if he were a criminal, even though all he did was stand up to take his ID out of his pocket.
Let's see that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Why do you do that? Look in the car. Why you in the car? Right.
Even though Julio was not at fault and was cooperating with the officers, they repeatedly used the phrase, "stop resisting," forcing him into a police car with an injured face.
His face is going out. Get that game. Okay. So he's only thought with. Okay. He's so cooperative. You want to stand by with? Stand by with? Yeah.
While Officer Daisy questioned Julio's friends, Officer Nail took photos of the scene as if he were on a movie set, seemingly for his personal collection.
Something. Sure. Can you blow me?
Meanwhile, more officers arrived at the scene and started questioning Julio's friends.
You got punch in the face. One
He's
hit.
drunk too, so.
You want to clear so you think, you know? Yeah.
Can't work. He's like right now. Yeah.
Initially, Julio was charged, but all charges were later dropped after the district attorney reviewed the body cam footage. Months later, both officers were fired and charged with making false statements in a crime report and assault by a public officer. Looks like the magic words didn't work this time. On May 12, 2021, 2 officers were assigned to watch a man who was later
First time I
identified
heard
as
that.
Jesse Evans, who was urinating in public. At first, Jesse walked away from the officers, but they eventually located him again.
To pass by here and watch you urinate? That's not cool, man. Do you want me to piss my pants? Relax. What's wrong with you? Relax, boss. Yeah, I just gotta put my gloves on. I don't have gloves, you?
It's up to you, I'm down for the other.
Yeah, it's hard to do. You have gloves?
Yeah, I got gloves in the drive around. We're going to another call. Told you once, so we just went around. Stop!
I don't want to piss my pants! Leave me alone!
When the officer told Jesse to stop, he ignored the request, and an officer with a bruised ego can be a dangerous situation.
Stop resisting right now, bro! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Hands on your back! Stop resisting!
Damn. Who did that?
Stop resisting, man! Don't hit me! Stop resisting, buddy! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Since Jesse is only suspected of public urination, it seems a bit extreme for the officer to pull a weapon on him. After a typical case of police brutality, Jesse was taken to jail, but surprisingly, he wasn't charged with public urination. It seems like the officer just wanted to pull a weapon on someone that day. The incident is still under investigation by the San Diego PD. In the meantime, Evans was hospitalized and then jailed for resisting arrest and battery on an officer. The public response online was huge, as people demanded justice for the mistreatment of this poor homeless man. On October 13, 2020, off-duty Chicago police officer Joseph Cabrera approached a couple parked in his neighborhood and began yelling at them. The men got out and confronted Cabrera, who then grabbed him by the neck. In response, the man punched Cabrera in the head. After that, the aggressive officer drew his weapon and fired at the man, but missed. He quickly called 911 and falsely claimed that the victim had attacked him.
Stand right there. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. Stop, okay? I'm scared. Okay, when I say stop, stop. I'm not doing anything. You got anything on you? No, I can try to
I didn't do anything, officer. Okay. Okay. Listen, buddy, you're busy and I want to say what's going on, okay? What do we need? All right. What? Why don't I go to the car place? No, why do I have to be in the car?
Surprisingly, the victim ended up handcuffed and sitting in the police car. The victim said that Officer Cabrera looked drunk and was struggling to stay in control.
He's on. Hang on. Are you serious? Listen, I've been talking to you this whole time, right, bud?
You said it'd be all right?
Yes.
You have me.
Man, my laptop don't work. I'm sick. I'm out of here, bruh.